that deep.
And this is the last thing the Blue Jays wanted. But Casey Lawrence beats it out, and he gets himself an RBI. Casey Lawrence hustled down the line, tapping it back to Wainwright. Saltalamacchia comes in to score. And Lawrence is at first base, but the Cardinals are looking at the call at first. Check that. Nobody scored. It was a force out. Saltalamacchia is forced out at home, and the double play is in question, and Mike Matheny wants to look at it. Yeah.
So it was a force at the plate. Fryer's throw to Adams. Initially, Lawrence is called safe. Cardinals are going to want to take a look at this one. That was pretty. They seem pretty emphatic. One more time after the end of the bat. That was the base hit by Barney. See, he wasn't going to score anyway.
So here's the comebacker. They get the force out at home. The return throw to first, and looked like Lawrence's foot was still in the air when Adams caught the ball. That's why the Cardinals are going to have a look at this. This might get overturned. The first base umpire, Clint Fagan, calls it safe. Brian O'Nora is the crew chief, so he's under the headset in front of the Blue Jays dugout. So there are 2 outs, and now the possibility of a 3rd out as we wait for the review in New York.
I watching it now a couple of times and watching it on the big screen here, I don't know when they can tell if it's in the leather or not, and if there's enough evidence to overturn that.
Yeah, and that's the only hope for the Blue Jays, that there's not enough clear-cut evidence on the video to overturn the play. So the bases would be loaded if this call on the field is upheld. Wainwright's still on the mound, and Cardinals are waiting for the decision. It's taken a long time, and it suggests that it's as close as we think it is. So Lawrence with pretty good speed. He stays out of that 1-2-3 double play for the time being, and now it's up in the hands of the people in New York.
There was that slight, and I mean slight, hesitation from Wainwright when he went to catch the ball and then throw it home. I mean, sometimes that's all you need, right? It's that slight, not a juggle, but he just couldn't get out of his hand cleanly enough, get out of his glove and into his hand cleanly enough. When's it into the leather? That's the decision.
That is very difficult to overturn, I would think, because it's really not clear-cut. Wainwright thought they got the double play, and now the pitcher, Wainwright's going to throw a few pitches, as this is really taking quite a while, and they're having a long look at it. That's Brian O'Nora in the top box. He is the crew chief. Clint Fagan, the other umpire, made the call at first. So Saltalamacchia is forced out at home. Pierce moves to third, Barney to second, Lawrence is at first, and the Blue Jays have their fingers crossed now that Kevin Pillar will get a chance. Here's the decision. The umpire's about ready to render their decision. Safe. Yep, it's tough to overturn that call because it was so close.